like, I suppose this year is a lot different in that the CBA hadn't been agreed. So the CBA is essentially like the collective bargaining agreement, which is kind of like the like Gaelic Players Association at home. Obviously, because it's paid out here, there was a massive deal that had to be agreed for like 5 years, and the men and the women had agreed to come together, kind of similar to the GPA. And then this year there was, I suppose, massive progress. I was literally only released this week about how the like minimum or the average salary from next year to 2027 is up like 77%, which is obviously massive. Yeah. Like, and so for like a women, like the start, like I think the minimum salary this year is like 39,000.
Yeah. So when I got drafted last year, I'm pretty sure it was $39,852.73.
Oh. But who's counting?
After tax? Nah, that's before tax. But yeah, so that was last year. And then this year, just yesterday, it actually got announced, like the new CBA, the new contract, and the women's footy has gone from a 6-month contract now to a 12-month contract. Yeah. When does that start, actually?
I think it's next year. Next season, the 12-month contracts kicks in. But like, so the difference, just to kind of give reference, like the AFL seem to be progressing a lot better, I suppose, than, look, it's still a long way to go, but a lot better than last year's. Like other sports, in that when I first came over here in 2019 to play for Carlton, I was getting $16,000 for 6 months. I honestly don't know how I lived. No other job. We couldn't work because your visa, you can't work on the sporting visa.
God, yes.
So, but like, I still travel and all. I don't understand how. But anyway, COVID hit, came back, the inflation, and then the wages, thank God, had went up since we signed last year. I think went up dramatically last year.
Yeah, there was like
from the previous year. Yeah. It was like nearly double, actually, wasn't it? So that was kind of the start of it, and now it's just been agreed. So I suppose the 12-month contract, I suppose the girls, we kind of had it perfect, the Gaelic girls, because it used to run over like the Christmas months at home, but the whole season last year got shifted to start at the end of June, like pre-season, and then into like matches starting the last week in August, which obviously doesn't align with the championship at home, any of the girls that play county and stuff. So it kind of gave a lot of girls an ultimatum, and a lot of teams the ultimatum with their players to be kind of like, no, we're either, if you're contracted, we're not allowing you to go home. Obviously, there's a risk of injury and all that stuff. And obviously, with respect to the other players, that, like, you know, you have to be seen to be doing the preseason and stuff like that. Whereas, like you see, with like Melbourne and some of them teams are really good at allowing the girls to still go home and play for the county and come back out. Because to be honest, a lot of them prove that like they're coming out in just as good shape. Yeah. Obviously, the skills and stuff, just getting back into playing footy, but I'm sure them girls at home are doing the same. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same next year with regards to 12-month contracts. But the only thing is, obviously it's 12 months, but the games and the season length does not change. So, or it only goes up like 2 games. So it goes from 10 games to 12 games. So the time shouldn't really change for the girls. You're not going to be training for 12 months of the year as such. Like your pre-season will still be the 10 weeks.
You're contracted for 6 months now. Now they're contracted for 12 months and you're in a contract. So I genuinely think this will change for the LGF.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, 100%. They are now contracted for that full year out here.
But sure, we were contracted for 8 months this year, you see. We were paid from April. Oh. But sure, them girls, and like a lot of the girls, like, you know, like Ashley Maloney, Jennifer Dunn, them
I
girls,
suppose it's going to be up to the discretion of each individual club.
Yeah. It's going to be, it has to be.
That's actually, it's going to be very interesting to see what does happen next season in regards to football.
Yeah.